Hey there, Parker Reed here, and welcome to PR Media, your home for everything movies and music through my eyes. And today we have a review of the brand new 4K Ultra HD Blu-Ray edition of 300. 300 is a 2007 American epic period action film based on the 1998 comic series of the same name by Frank Miller and Lynn Varley. Both are fictionalized retellings of the Battle of Thermopylae within the Persian Wars. The film was co-written and directed by Zack Snyder, while Miller served as an executive producer and consultant. It was filmed mostly with a superimposition chroma key technique to help replicate the imagery of the original comic book. 300 is an epic war film directed by Zack Snyder, of course. It tells the tale of Leonidas and the Spartans. You've probably seen it already. It's a pretty famous movie, but it just came out in 4K for the first time, so should you pick it up? Let's find out. So if you plan to pick up the 4K edition of 300, I have the Best Buy Steelbook here. There is a standard slipcase for $5 less, but the Best Buy Steelbook was too cool to pass up. On the front here we have a picture of Leonidas leading his men into battle, and on the back it's kind of a lead up there with his cape. And then here is the full image on the front cover. Open it up, here's the 4K disc with just black with the 300 logo. Take it out there, and then on the Blu-ray disc you have Leonidas. And if you want the 4K code, first come, first serve on that. Go and pick it up if you get it. And then here is the imagery on the inside cover if you pick up the Steelbook. So the visuals on 300 are going to be the big talking point. Of course, this is in 4K, 2160p, and it is widescreen, so you will have black bars on the top and the bottom, but that's totally fine. That's pretty standard for most 4K releases. And this image was a little bit of a mixed bag for me. There is a lot of grain, and when I say a lot of grain, an overwhelming amount of grain, because this was filmed on film, but then like 90% of it is blue screen and green screen effects, so it's kind of a weird mixture there. There is a lot more detail than it was on the Blu-ray, but that's to be expected. But overall, the grain was a little bit distracting at times. It goes away during the night scenes when you have a lot of HDR, and the black levels are great when that happens. But during the daylight, it's pretty damn grainy. Gerald Butler was almost obscured by the grain, so I didn't love the picture on this, but when they're fighting, the blood looks great, and all the imagery looks great. So as far as visuals go, it's a pretty good representation of the film, what they were going for, but overall, the grain was just a little bit distracting. So in terms of audio for the 300 4K release, this sounds phenomenal. We feature a Dolby Atmos track on this version of the film, and it's loud, it's bombastic, the music swells, it sounds great, it immerses you, it'll use your entire stereo system to its fullest potential. I was very impressed by the audio in 300. It adds a lot to the battle scenes because you can hear people on each side of you and kind of behind you, and if you had just had a normal mix or even a DTS mix, you would have missed out on some of that. The music is epic in this film as well. So as far as audio goes, I was very impressed with 300 on 4K. But should you pick it up? That's the question here. And I would say wait for a sale, because the normal version, the normal slipcase version, is $24.99, and this, the Best Buy Steelbook, is $29.99. And the previous Blu-ray version I had, I got it for $1 at Dollar Tree. So $1 or $5 normal price Blu-ray, or $25 or $30 for the 4K, that's a hard sell for any movie. It's just, that's a big price difference. And if wait till this goes on sale for like 20, 15 bucks, and you'll be better served. So wait for a sale on this. It's a good edition of the movie. It's just not worth that much. Thank you so much for watching my review of the new 4K edition of 300. If you like what you saw here, you can check us out on Facebook or Instagram, and like, comment, and subscribe if you so choose. My name is Parker Reed. You've been watching PR Media. Keep supporting physical media, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Give us nothing, but take from them everything. We're in for one wild night.